Snel.
Can you sense it?
Ja, even terugdraaien, dat je een vol wilt maken.
It stays on for 2 hours as if
You keep it.
You always voice here.
It's all too easy for just to turn them down, isn't it? Very well.
New boss man there. We get used to 2 weeks sprints.
My
Gets the push.
My first step.
3 weeks to down the road.
So you're thanks for
Just by coincidence, I'm saying this to you. It could be anyone.
Nice play. Peter knows everything anyway. No, she knows. Like, she come with you. Oh, they destroyed them.
Have a look with a backlog a lot. Every single line, there's some things that you do, and we've got one line for it, that's there, those.
Yes, here we go. Part 2.
Wanna go to
Good. Well, you know what we are continuing to do now? Huh? We continue with Shivanaga. Maybe when we start, I just like this feedback loop we have. So what do you get from the first session? And don't repeat what I was doing, but what did you get out of it, you yourself? What did you notice? What do you want to work on some more coming sessions?
staying on the centre line, like whether you're attacking, whether you're defending, you're supposed to be centre line, and you need to not get distracted and wander off for a second and come back. The centre line's moved, you've lost it. It's holding that connection with the partner gently.
Yeah, the addition is what also went through my mind. Yeah, good. Don't get too rigid about center line, just relaxed. You remember the exercise when holding bokken and the other one is hitting the bokken? And what happens? You just go back to the center line, right? I think that's the best way to do it, not like this. I need to be on the center line. What was the word you used? Yeah, good. At least one person is focused, that's good. No, but anybody that says something. Yeah.
Don't focus on the wrong thing. Don't
Two negatives in one.
attacking hand.
Two negatives in one sentence. Don't focus on the wrong thing. So what do you mean?
Focus on your connection to the centre and let your hands drop into the catch rather than try and achieve the catch at all costs.
Yeah, that's good. If say something, just let things drop down, straight down, like natural move instead of reaching and pulling. Yeah, good.
And the less hung up you get on the actual attack, the more time you actually have to deal calmly with the attack.
Yeah. There's a lot. Good luck with that. A lot of focuses.
I will observe more my body, find all those tensions, even the small ones, to try to resolve it. Maybe to.
It inspired me to check myself inside at this moment. Nice, good.
For me, it's about respecting the limitations of your own body. I'm not as flexible, so I try to compensate for it, but it means I'm putting something in that doesn't belong there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's good. Nice. So maybe to warm it up a little bit, this feeling. Paul. Let's do it. Your comment. It's catching like we were just doing. So we stand center to center. I shift my heel, so he knows he can come. It's good. Just activate yourself again. Now we have this. Okay, you can move in. I give some space. Space. Okay, I come to you. If I do your style, if I come again. Close and tense. I'm just relaxed. Trying to drop down. Right? I think we did it one seminar, like basically I'm punching with my elbow and then it just let it fall out. Feel the feeling. Yes, that's different energy than this. Now natural way of falling if I come to you.
You want to let me walk past?
Yeah, I'll think about my elbow.
Hier pakken en dan opruimen.
Ja, dus zoeken inderdaad dat jullie dat laten vallen.
No, my fault. I think it was a little bit close.
Dat is wel
Good reminder. I was thinking it too far. Okay, that's alright. I won't lie.
Maintain gender.
Ja, anders blijft staan. Ik val je aan. Eerst ook. Ik begin hier. Ja, dat is. Als jouw hand hier is. Heel mooi nodig om met de dingen hier. Want die komt daar. Nee. Die bescherming. Ja, mooi. Welke minuutje moet dat doen? Dat moet je ook een schuine staan.
Ja.
Ja. Maar ik zit ook
Nee, net genoeg.
ja.
Ja, niet gebakken. Ja, nee. Ik heb niet gebakken, maar je hebt dat goed. Het is dus niet alleen dat het. Ja, dat ben ik wel.
Ja.
Hij ging er gewoon stappen. Dat zeg je niet. Ja. Als je lichaam zegt alles. Je weet het niet, je gaat naar mij. Laat die benen die komen rollen. Je loopt al op 70 jaar, zodat er ik nog jou het zijn. Bouwjaar, daar komen wij ook een periode over.
Ja, het zit erin. Het is er helemaal niet gewassen.
Als je een voortuig wat te doen is, dat hij naar de minister komt. Dat is het. Ja, ja. Dat is het. Zo. Omhoog. Bescherming.
Unemployed, let's give it a
Part-time worker.
yeah, part-time worker.
Initiële beweging.
Okay. So we go to the next step. We had already a sneak preview. Next step is this space and come here. And here I keep center line, so it's a little bit off center line. And then just know the basics. It's like this, right? Lizard leg into the center line. Then I step next to it. Right? So that's basics. Now just play with it a little bit. Here he's off center line, so he doesn't want to stay there. Yes. So then when you continue, it's all different play with the naga direction. Here. We were talking about it during the break. Is it only getting out of the way, right? We're talking, is it getting out of the way and where do I go? Or is it something else? Does it come to you? Shut the center one. From here, am I just going out of the way because I'm in a dangerous place, or do I do something else?
Keep contact.
Keep contact? What do you mean?
Know where the other is and where the center is.
Yeah, I'm sensing, so I'm here. I feel there's a lot of tension here, so I'm sure something must be off. Now he's regulating it, now it's all over his body, so I sense, okay. So I keep this contact, but what did you say?
You keep the center and you keep attacking. You want the
Yes.
space.
Here I'm kind of away, so I look for a new way to get into the right attack. So I try to get here. Now I'm here, connecting to the center line. You see, I was attacking, but he didn't have his space. So I'm looking always at the way to
Merge the center lines together.
to
Merge the center line.
yeah.
Counter.
That happens, but basically I'm just extending the attack. And if it's not possible here, I attack. It's not possible, then I look for a new way to attack. So my center line is to his center line. So I look for an option, even here. I look for an option. I can still attack him, right? From my legs are really stable and balanced, and I'm looking for this option to attack his center line. And it's not so difficult to do it if you do it correctly. prepare to, and just tell it, because now you're fighting my trigger and you become harder, so don't do it. So, yeah. And if you continue, often we end like this. I'm not in a good position to attack now. I'm unbalanced. I cannot. So I want to be here. Don't change nothing. I want to be here. I create my base, my foundation. From here I can attack to the center line. So I'm always looking from my feet up to keep on attacking the other one. So I'm not just going away from I'm here. Ooh. It's something else. I'm now focused somewhere. I'm just running. No, I'm orbiting around him. Of course we do sternum to sternum, but I can also attack to your center line like this. Doesn't matter for me. I know exactly where you are. So I'm just rotating and I'm focusing on him. I'm not like, here you are. No, I'm attacking. I'm still attacking. Right. That's the feeling. I know what I'm doing. My purpose at this moment is clear, and I keep this goal. We do it sometimes with key tests, right? And I walk from here to there, and that's my goal. And you stop me, so I walk there, and often I try to go away. No, my purpose is to go there. Here I want to go. So my purpose is to attack you. That's what I keep. And I'm really soft. Like he starts to get hard. It's this thing, okay? But I'm looking for how can I attack him. And now you get the space closed so I can do it. I'm still looking for space. I'm still looking for a space. All the time I'm focused on him. Yeah, shall we try that?
I have the things later.
And now what you take out is this heart. It should be soft here. Sorry, so at the point of contact, now they're pushing more, you see? They're pushing in this direction, the explosive space. Yes, that's good. Now we feel the same thing. Yeah, basically, yeah. My space, I thought. You want to pull me, you feel it? Your own space.
Yeah, there is.
From there, I can go to there.
Next week. Yeah, I really want to be over here. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Well, okay.
How do I skip that? Skip like this.
Going to that now.
It's very good to you. We're going with that.
So like the last one he left some space, maybe I can get in there.
To cover myself, I have to show my hips.
And then you have your space over there.
In the forward, so I have to, then I choose hip space. No, it's okay because I'm showing you the space where I hope. Otherwise I would think I'm so good.
Well, I see you're there and I'm like, I don't want to do it.
already here, you're there, so I will break it with you. That's okay, you know that.
So if you can still try and look, but look at that, and you can No, I'm just saying, I feel like I get otherwise I will do something without it. Right now, I have close more to show you to make, I feel like, yeah. Everyone wants
you step through and they turn with you and you both start back and it never quite worked out how you stop. You stand still and let them.
Stay there. I think
Now, okay, you are so much.
on top of me where you don't walk like that. That's some moles.
Yeah. You were down, now I can't. Where before we were here. Now it's looking in it, so we both here and I can hear. But now you would finish back. I just give
Feeling, we can push it down. I think here, closing.
So here, then you wait a moment and then you go down. Here I'm looking and I'm walking.
I should be feeling. I feel like you're in an position now.
Will never correct. Like the superior being, like I show you yourself.
Yeah, I get it right with me sometimes. Show me what it is like. What that's good. I grab and you hold. You never force. No, this is the mode. You hold it. This is the end position. And because I'm attacking, push myself to the floor. And here as well. Push myself. There's nothing else to do.
And then saying no.
Oh really? Impossible moment I want to forgive.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Mariama Sensei, one of his famous things when you hold, what's the feeling is like? Oh, he doesn't say it should be a towel. It's a towel, right? It's part of Kimusui. Like this way, the line is open, so you still. Sometimes I get the idea like a nervous system. Okay. It's not only my body, but I connect to your nervous system. Like Avatar, I get my tail and I plug it in the other one. I know what's going on. When you touch me or you attack me, I will connect and I know what's going on. So this, so, and this never changes in the whole technique. This doesn't change. This feeling. Okay, right? Was it painful for some people just now when this was happening? The men are like. But did you feel?
Yeah, different.
Did you feel a soft towel without changing this force? No pulling, no pushing, or was it changing?
Only if I stopped moving to safety did it become on. That could be uncomfortable, but because I'm in my position,
So it happened. So Naga inflicted pain on you. You took it to yourself, which is a good explanation, but Naga still did it. It was not necessary because you didn't do it, you didn't attack, so Naga didn't have to inflict pain on you if you stopped attacking. You know what I mean? If you stop attacking, you're not moving anymore, then Naga doesn't do anything, he just stands or he walks away. No, but it's every Naga. You're just an example, like everybody has it here. Because we do Shio Naga, and Shio Naga is this movement, and I don't care what happens with you, I'll do this movement. And then I saw it like, force. Right? Guess nobody did it here, but it looked, in my eyes, it looked like that sometimes. Especially when I clapped, I saw 4 groups. Yeah, well, you were one of them. But I can just, many were like that. So that's not Aikido. You stranded in fighting maybe, in muscle tension, in no connection. That's something went wrong along the way, right? There was a moment when we did the seminar, it was like, oh yeah, I'm soft, I'm connected, I was connected to this same feeling. And something happened. So we're now all of a sudden in this hard fighting moment. That's the awareness we need. Right? So and it's not that I blame you or you blame yourself. It's just really hard to stay alert in this behavior in yourself. It's like that. It's the whole lifetime of programming. You kind of you have no chance. So don't blame yourself. Still, we try because we know what we're focusing on. We do all kinds of small exercises to build it up, and now let's see if we can apply it, right? So, if I come, and there's something, now already this feeling, and go, was it still the same as the towel? Something happened in your mind, and it looked like you were in the future, because you were already turning while you're still standing here, or applying some technique. Just here, hold me, stop, I'm happy. Another thing was I was standing still and you were continuing the technique. If I stand still, why? Only when I start to affect you again, something like that. If I stop, now you inflict pain on me. What was the reason that you inflicted pain on me?
Ego, I want to throw you.
Yeah, you were focused on, oh, we do Shio Naga, I throw you. Hold on, I'm not attacking anymore. I don't care. What we do in Aikido. Oh yeah.
You just come.
So no, it's up to me. If we're going down, it's up to me. I decide if we go down. He just keeps his space. I attack, but there is no space. And if you don't do it, you take away this whole learning process from uke. And it's so difficult to be uke, to be in all these positions, still balanced, still taking this energy there. That's really difficult. So if you just block it or make sure it happens, that makes it almost impossible to learn. So if you attack me, he's already so tense. I feel sorry for him. If I now already studied this, it's not up to me. Like I'm not some Ubermensch that knows better or try to change him. It's up to him. I'm just here, nothing, as empty as I can. And he's attacking me. That's his process. Continue. I see how much he had to work to get here. And the corner was like really immensely difficult for you. I felt almost stumbling really hard. So why should I add something and just keep this space for him where he can move? Now it's already softer because I just allow it. I keep my space. I'm not giving up my space because then you go too far. Never give up your space. I am safe. That's basically it. But it's so soft and open. And now he's more soft. So if you practice a few times, this is misogi. Like all the skegare, his impurity, like his stiffness, his mind, and his worries, whatever activity, goes more and more mind, soft body. That's what I'm facilitating. This is a massive process. So take all these things and take it out what you were just doing. But why were you doing it? Why was this hard thing coming in? Why? There must have been some reason, or it's subconscious. It's also possible you or unconscious. I don't know how to say it, but you're not really aware of applying it. Why are you doing it? Why does it get hard? Why are you forcing, pulling, or pushing someone around? You don't like to be pushed around, pulled around, right? You just want to choose yourself where you want to go. He wants to choose to come into the space. And he chooses the space, and that's what he wants. He still looks for the space, that's where he wants to go. I give him all the freedom for that. Who am I to push or pull him around? I'm not some superior being who shows him what it's about. It's up to him to solve his own problems. The stiffness, the balance, the connection. So the question again, why? Why is it that it becomes hard? What is the reason?
For me, it felt like if I lost the connection, he was getting away from me. So to bring him back, use the strength to.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think that's it. Did you hear? The other one was getting away from him, so I catch him and then I force him into my technique. But the other one, and don't get me wrong, but if someone's getting away,
Let them go.
perfect. The attack is gone. That's what we want. So if I go here, I attack him, and I'm on his case, like really connected, and he does something, and I just go here. Why do you want to catch me and bring me back? The whole thing is solved. Right?
Because I'm supposed to be doing Yuishinkai.
We do Aikido in harmony, and I bring him into harmony, and that's like
My harmony.
yes. Here, I harmonize you. Stay away from me. Yeah, that's one thing. And so, what is the lesson then for Ruka if he goes away? So, in other words, he's not focusing on my center, he's not attacking me. What's the exercise for Ruka?
Let it go.
No, for uke, it's naga can let go.
Okay, maintain the
Exactly. Get your focus again. Oh, what was I doing here again? Why do I wear these clothes? Oh, it's Aikido. Oh, what do we? Ah, center line. Ah, yes. Sorry, I missed the center line. I'm back again. Right? That's the process, and that only will work if you just have your space. Then he can come to his senses. You don't know what happened. I don't know, crazy thing if you just kick a dog all the time. He sees your foot and he runs away. I don't know what happened with the other one. Who am I to inflict, even stimulate all his problems, right? It's not up to me. I want to create a space where it's safe, where he can really evolve as a human being, right? So there's a lot of theory around it, so it's stay connected and don't force on each other. So if you come again, I know what my role is as Naga, I know what we're doing with Aikido. And I give him the space, you will see if you do it more, you will become more softer, less focused, it's normal, but those things will happen naturally. Yeah? So please start again.
It's funny how I make it.
Yeah. Good flow, good energy, connection. No space. I feel the energy coming. First time
It also doesn't feel like this. It's not on purpose. It's a little bit like
Yeah, make it comfortable for you. Yes. Yep.
yeah. It feels like you're less focused on more balance. Myself up. That's how I see it. Yeah.
I like to take some time. I'm not walking away from
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You want more
Father and son synchronization.
And that's the bad one, yeah?
Working hard. I tackle a little bit faster and then
I had one more than
All the way, you know where the other are, so I get around it.
I always follow.
So usually I talk slow down a bit faster. That's too fast.
I should wait.
No, I let the gap go attack.
Yeah, okay, but my purpose is not to force it down.
I let the gap.
Yeah,
Well, I wasn't attacking.
connection was
Yeah, well, connection would come through, so she can probably go. Migration costs.
I decided to show
Where are we?
Getting really hot right now. Guess I'm spoiled. This is cool. This is still cool. For me, I get really hot really fast. Especially close like this.
Yeah, with lots of people.
Quite slowly, Chef. That's what's going wrong. Slower, much slower. When it's there.
Beginning of July. I had some.
What, the work days?
Okay, good. In the most extreme case, Naga doesn't have to do anything now, right? Which is not correct, but extreme case. So come, you walk. This will be just like ever, right? You just sit and everything just adapts to you. But this is a great way of practicing, because now he learns, I have to keep and maintain my attack, and I have to purify myself. And he did, he was really soft, right? You also, both, it was really nice. It's a great way to practice for now. Here, it's up to him. But this is practice, it's not reality yet, right? So now, your question was, what does Naga do, right? And I was watching with everybody, and we kind of know what we're doing. Like there's something stepping forward, there's something turning, and there's something moving down. But what's happening exactly there? So when I step forward, Sensei said, like if you bounce, it comes up, right? And sometimes we see like Ikkyo. You step forward, Ikkyo kata, like you always do in the beginning, right? And it's not like someone said in the beginning, it's not this. Right? From here, Ikkyo kata. So, what you can do when you stand here, from the feet up, I do Ikkyo kata. And that does something in his arm. Like, and if I continue, and there's no more arm for him, right? It's not a nice feeling. Yeah. So that's why he is awake. If you just move away right away, he doesn't feel anything. He didn't feel anything, right? When I really just applied this, there was nothing because he was already moving. Yeah. So that was a good practice. So next, Aikido. So it's also this Aikido, right? Aikido. I'm here open, but then it drops in front of my chest. And I close my body, Aikisada. And that's the next time where your arm will be ripped off, right? If you're not moving with me. And again, we're not doing that, but if I just apply this correctly, and you were just still standing here, and I'm closing, this is not the best experience, right? But if I'm just moving with it, and he's closing, oh great, good feeling. That's what we're gonna do now. So, here, open, drop here, and he's not connected, so I can just kick it.
Off balance.
Unbalanced, thinking, oh, I have to fall, so not attacking me. Oh, now I fall. Oh, it's ideal. Oh, now I fall. Oh, now I fall. No, always attack me. In a way, you never fall. See how much attention you take? Again. Aikido. Did you see? I was just waiting, and then he fell and he stepped backward to regain his. I drop it in front of my chest, and then I close my body. Open. offering way. You see, you just jump into me with the defense and let's see. Like this. It's effective. But don't kill yourself. Yes. See, now he was looking at me, you see, he was searching what's going on, instead of I'm taking my fault. And how is our feeling with our hands? How is it feeling?
The towel feeling?
Always, right? All the time. Even when you thought like, whoa, that was maybe hard. It's really soft. Because he takes a really good look at me. And I know what I'm doing. I'm not, in this point of contact, I'm not putting pressure. Never. I'm just closing my body. I'm not putting pressure at this point. Like, if you do technically correct, you can do a lot with this. And that was not a towel, right?
No.
So, here, I'm open and I close my body. This never changed. Right? And now he was not really connected to me because his brain, oh, what is going on with it? And that's good. But now connect to me. So I'm opening, closing. Now he was connected to me. He felt this opening, closing like he did in the beginning. Right? And one look, oh, I don't feel it. Oh, well, okay, let's fall. And the other one, when he was closing, you really, in the same moment, you were also falling. Do you remember that from the beginning? Like this exercise we did, you step in and up and down, and so on. And down over. So if you don't sense me, I will go down and then he responds. If he senses me, he's attacking me. Really at the same moment, we move as one. And that's what he's doing now also. We move as one. When I close, he will go open, because he feels what's going on inside of me, and I'm not pushing in this point of contact. I'm not working here to force him. No, he needs to be able to feel me and act. Maybe if you stand up, we'll do this part ourselves. So this direction. So if someone is attacking, step back, step forward, hold a moment, then from the ground up you push up and your hands go up. And you open up your body, then your legs go like this. And now let it fall in front of your chest, so your arms are relaxed. And then close your body. Okay? Here, from the ground up, eat your kata, shift your leg, let it fall in front of your chest, and now close your body. Yeah? Okay. Then feel it. So, walk forward here. And 2 touches, push from the ground up like yaga, like a sword you're holding in front of your head. Then you rotate, let it fall in front of your chest, and now close your body. So we have to practice it. And one thing we found out in our dojo, the basic technique we do like this, we kota. It's not really helping. So we come here, step forward, step here, then you rotate. And then this is still up. And we try to get this out of our system. It's better to end here. And then from here, close your body. Why don't you want to be like this?
Because your hands are in a pretty high distance.
Exactly. This is relaxed. This is way too much use of muscle. This is relaxed. Now I close my body. So you have to reduce when you turn, let it fall here, and then go. And when Naga does it well, I like the feeling, but it feels like, oh, my arm is disappearing, it's going to be ripped off. But he just really softly lets it fall, but it feels to me like I'm here and I'm, oh, and then normally you already start to fall, but don't do it. But make sure that you can receive it. Oh, and then, oh yeah. Yeah? I'm waiting now. Put those on.
Close your body.
Don't worry. You got my cute and don't worry. Together,
Don't want to be on the camera because for the new people in town. Yeah, I completely.
Maybe it's how I did my turn. Yeah. Then you need to get it yes, instead of closing the window. Yeah. I know it along anyway.
Yeah, the consequence, right? And good. Yeah, on the opening up the diamond there. Yeah, where am I? What am I doing? Try to lower me by lowering your knees. Right? Yeah. Sometimes if I'm bringing you around, it's up my shoulders. You stop with right. Yeah. There's nothing more to show you do this. It's the road. This give you always you off. It's very subtle, very
That's really good. Just a little bit. When I walk and I balance, I walk like this. When I walk back,
so you yeah.
so you make it. Power is here. So he kind of makes out the power of my cannon. Then I use my feet. Where can I attack from my feet, from my hip? If this is gone, I cannot attack here anymore. So I have to be on, and that's why I walk. When I walk backwards, I have to speed. I'm looking for the way to enter and when we're aiming the gun, when we're rolling the wheels with the gun on it, the gun will fire really solid. It's not like Are you really from the field of technical?
Well, just this time before. Well, yes. Nice people. I think I've got to have it, let it go.
Well, if I come to you, and I
Yeah.
I give it to you by all my hands. You see, you can do. But there is no pressure.
Yeah. Tagging myself.
So you feeling my arm. Okay, so
Have a shot.
yeah.
Yep. I don't mind.
Maybe on.
We can, that's what he said. This part, I have a tree right now. I want you want to left or right? Yeah, you give it. I have to take it.
Okay,
From here.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah. Okay.
Go away with stiffness. Especially with the work. It's good to have something. For your health, not only for health. You're going to tell you, that's okay, and it's work. You come here, lose it. You have to get that. If you have only that, one time you will break. So, that's a natural sequence.
Yeah, you're right.
They are strong.
But then I went too early, not rushing.
You had your shoulders close already.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rushing, you need to help you each other.
Yeah.
Get you.
Okay.
No, you're using your legs. You're using the legs to walk around. And I use my legs, your feet. I don't push as a weight, but you feel my energy goes to you. And that's the reason why you're only facilitating my fall. You don't push me for I go with you, against you, and I push myself because I'm going to you. And your space is close to force. So what can I do? Okay, this side is it. That's the one, that's the balance between fitness in the hand and giving the energy with your legs. Yeah, because now you're too late, so you're falling. You're falling here. If I catch you, then you stop it.
Yeah. And this is a short time, right? Who wanted to practice longer to get his better in the system? Yeah, right? That's the feeling. That's why I'm happy when we have a class. Oh, I can practice more. So if you're the teacher, do it. If you're another teacher, ask it from your teacher. I want to practice this. I want to get it in my system. I want to do Aikido. Right? But it's also quite tiring, maybe in a way. So if we do a more soft exercise, the only thing is just stand next to me. Pressing there. So we also did it during the seminar, like it's just connection, really soft connection. And now I'm not pushing from this point against him. That's the same thing. Now I'm pushing him around. So it's natural behaviors. There must be some Dutch genes in you. Because we don't like to be pushed around. But I guess nobody likes that. You're pushing back. Right? It's the same like when applying technique. Don't force it. This is the natural way to respond. Right? Or you must have been beaten down your life and you're like, okay, so you push me around, that's okay. Right? We also practice that in Aikido to be more involved.
Sorry, I'll be more straight.
I don't know, so it's the same, I guess, or not? Do you like the government regulating everything?
No, that's why I live in Vanuatu.
They don't?
They don't.
We all compare that.
Yes.
Please don't do that, right? He found a good place there. So don't push against it. Another thing is when I'm here doing something, the signal is so clear to him, so he can respond. Because that comes from the point of contact. So what do we do? What do we move to make sure that he starts to move? From what point do we move?
Your center, I would say.
Center?
Your feet.
Feet, yeah, exactly. So and then explanation from people is if you sink to this heel and use this toe, then naturally you'll go in this direction. Right? If you change that in the feet, so this heel drops and this toe pushes, then you turn. And that also took some time for me. In the beginning I was using some muscle, but I don't use any muscle. You see me turning, right? I just change my feet. So the heel on this side is kind of empty, so that means I go there. The toe is a little bit more active. Naturally I go in this direction. And he always says it, and you felt we all did, he's so soft. Still we mimic it with some muscle movement. But he just really doesn't do anything, I can imagine, because he just makes this. So can you imagine if I'm this soft, I'm connecting, I'm here and I'm just changing my feet. Okay? The moment he notices, hey, I'm moving, then it's too late. Right? It's like, hey, why am I moving? And then, oh, shall I resist it or shall I fall? But of course you're just normal uka, so here, if you push in this point, different. If I'm just connecting, really softly, relaxed connecting, and I let my feet change, then this happens. And this is what we're doing in Aikido. When we're at the end, closing, that's the feeling. So this closing is happening in the body, from the feet up, everything, but not in this hand that is pushing. So if you do it to me, also this arm really relaxed, like let it sink in, like if it's here and then this feeling. Yes, and then move from your feet. You feel some activity here? Yes, take it out, just trust when your feet are moving, it's enough. Yes. It's not easy, right, to find it because muscles want to fire.
Well, once the movement starts, you're like, use the muscles.
Yeah, exactly. Don't just move your feet. Yes, this is perfect. You don't trigger my fight-flee reaction, and that's really strong. It's really strong. That you blink, and then it's like a predator thing. It's stronger than us. Right? We cannot do anything. I have the same thing. We look for like quite civilized.
We're animals.
We're animals plus, if we're lucky, we go in this direction, like civilized, right? Sometimes when shit hits the fan, then civilized is gone. Yeah, like it's you and me. It's polarization, it's fight, right? You should do that, you should not do that. You're not part of us, you're against us. We've seen it like a few years ago, right? It's still happening. Pro this and die that. So you don't do that. If you do it again, just connect. The whole being's connected. I'm also connected to you, and you just shift your feet. I don't get triggered in my response. If you use some muscle activity somewhere else, it's fired right away. I realized it, and then I realized before I realized it, it was already happening. They said it's 100,000 or a few 100,000 times quicker than you can realize. That's how fast this system triggers. The relaxeder you are, just really connect. Not like some soft distance connection. Just really sink into it. You're relaxed, so it sinks into me, and then you change yourself. Yeah. I would your part. No,
that's fine. I'm just saying, get close. Once you start going,
It's a challenge that you're shorter actually. Really. Okay. Hello. May I join you? Yeah, still be my
A few muscles that were based on that.
Die hebben deze land groot gemaakt. Alles wat wij hier gaan voor de winter.
Okay. Yeah, you can. I'll copy it.
for your elbow as well, especially when
It's good because it's good. I don't feel like I'm being pushed in a good way.
Because you're wet. So where are we at? You'll go, is it?
Yeah.
Als logisch, laten we zo zeggen. Nee. Ik aarde en zo. Dat is
Yeah, I'm thinking like I'm sat in a swivel chair and I'm bored. I'm just going like if you're in an office chair, but you're pushing off your feet, right? To do that. That's the feeling I'm looking for.
New film from Mandalorian, Star Wars. A little Grogu, you don't know?
Yeah, yeah.
Then he sits on a chair and he
Yeah.
is that it?
Yeah.
So it is.
This way, right? I'm just in my office chair. Less muscle. Yeah, it is in there.
Sorry?
different the last one?
A little bit better.
Yeah, that's alright.
From here.
You're welcome.
But people do sometimes can also
if I'm standing here and I do it, even whenever I can press like this or I can just put your arm here. So maybe play around.
something you don't like is very difficult to do.
As long as I'm touching
Stop
you,
hanging
you
out
can
that
press
door. Maybe when you do this,
one option, but it could be anything.
dat is hetzelfde ding als dat je zegt. Je loopt terug naar voren.
You can stay with your partner, but just to show you, it's not only this. It's just about making connection, any connection. If I make connection, I'm thinking and I move myself, it's still same effect. If I'm a connection here, just let your
connection.
arms hang. I just connect. That's all. And from there I think and I move. It doesn't matter, right? You don't have to do like this, so you can just play with it. As long as there's some connection, it will happen. See? Yeah.
You're a big ape, so yeah. Lean on you.
Feel a little started off with a bit and then you came back.
Yeah, because I'm correct.
Ja. Weet je nog wat doen? Iets meer de rust nemen. Dat zie je een beetje snel doordraaien. Dat voelt ook zo. De rust nemen. Als je maar contact met hem had.
I think what I'm feeling, maybe I'm wrong. I think your footwork is good in the sense of moving, and then I think you notice, you get to here, and then the muscles come in, maybe just a little bit, that's all. Maybe. So
I see if your message says, well, I'll do that. Pull that knot out of my shoulder.
Yeah. See what
it's harder because you've got to make sure it's that clear.
Yeah, but without me just pulling.
How you doing?
So,
night after dinner, you just stand like this. You don't have to do anything.
But it's harder there.
it's difficult,
Because you haven't got this sort of lean.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's easier for it to disconnect.
Tap my shoulder. See if there's any different feelings. So. I think it's easier for me to be relaxed when I'm here and I'm there instead of out here. So I'm out here.
What do you want to do? It's your choice, you can do it anyway. Drag up the shoulders and do what you do.
this one is the same like that, kind of on the ground.
That's on the floor, yeah.
Very low and fast.
Well, I would look at the toe. The toe builds, this toe builds. You empty that one.
That way?
And it's no effort at all, so it's like this. It's like when you're falling backwards on only this foot. Shift backwards. Only on that foot. Yes, you just did. Toes went up.
You kind of got round.
Then
Oh,
toes
that
went
is
up,
good.
go back like this one.
That's good.
Now you're falling in this empty space of the heel. Let's sit down and then try this point. The point where you contact your body while you're falling. That's it. Now it's no tension in your body at all. Yeah, because now there's no pushing and pulling of muscles.
Yeah, it's good. I can feel it at the start. And then you go, change it a bit, and then it's...
Enjoy the moment.
Yes.
A would be a difficult one. Find that, which is
One more here.
Okay. Heavier weight to me. Oh, get stopped when you're catching it, thinking of me last time there. Probably because I'm...
Because you're not, you
Yeah,
don't try and
not
move me.
confident there, I'm not confident.
Don't try and move me.
No, it's probably
Otherwise
because
it's never... Thank you.
Thank you.
So the point of contact, that's not where it happens. It happens really far away from this point. So whenever the person knows that something's happening, it's too late. Right? That's what you felt. In a way, it's okay. It's too late to, I'm already unbalanced. Right? But I think if you train as an uke well, you're already used to it, so you stay balanced. Right? You don't fall off balance. Now maybe you felt off balance and you fell. It's better as an uke to train yourself like, okay, I'm used to act in this sphere of not the primal brain. I'm used to work in this other realm also. It's a normal life, hopefully, soon. More and more. He's waving, that's nice.
I don't know, maybe you see it wrong or something. I was talking to Dirk about it. I had a feeling, I was touched and he was moving, but I was actually moving to keep that connection. It was so nice to be in that connection. I just didn't want to, I saw it moving, I want to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think that's Aiki, and you enjoy Aiki, I know you. It's like you're
yeah.
So he's used to this feeling, like what's the best feeling, and I want to be in this harmony feeling, and you want to stay there. So you're not unbalanced, you're really looking for it, and it's yeah. Perfect, because your brain's already rewired, right? A lot of Misogi said, this is good. Like some people like it to be in an atmosphere where there's a lot of pushing, like you're under stress, and they think, that's normal. That was how it was when I was a kid or when I was with my partner. Yes, I know, this is normal. And it's not your fault. I have the same thing. We all have our programming. And your work, it just takes a few years and you get in the same pattern, right? It's only for me maybe, but your patterns will come up and then they will show it to you, and then how did you evolve, how to handle your patterns. Of course you blame your colleagues in the company and then you leave and you go to another company and then it comes back again. Then it's the same person in a bit another face. That's the problem, right? So you're talking about, I like to be in this experience. So let's go for that feeling. Oh, it's not here, there it is. My influence is good. I do what I can to influence and to go into this Aikido state with the group of people where I'm with and with myself. But if that's not working, then it's not the group where I stay. I look for the group where the Aikido is. In a way, so we get this sensitivity from, we help to create it, but if you're not all working together with it, it's not the group for me at this moment. Or you have a mission in life, is I'm the one who tries to help the ones that really don't want to be in harmony. I hope you can follow me. For some, like when you get beat a lot, you start a house for children that were beaten and you try to help them to improve, because you learn it so strongly, you use it as your mission in life to improve. That's for a few people, like they really stand up for something. But it's good if we just have this feeling, we get used to it, and then just in our surroundings, it's important in our relationship, in the place where we work, in the place where we live. This is important for me, right? For example, me, I like to push my boundaries, and I'm kind of try to do it well. So I get this pattern again and again. I'm in a situation which is not really good for me, but I will keep on pushing too long, and then it's too much, and then I have to recover and go back. And I keep happily every week I'm in the dojo, so I get some reset. Right? It's like maintenance for yourself. But you know what I mean. So this feeling is good, and I just want to stay in the feeling. I will not be off balance. I just move with it. I stay connected. From my feet up, I'm connected to this feeling. But because the moment he stops or he pushes, I'm there. Right? I just can overtake it or step out. Or I don't have to regain my balance and then do something. Yeah, good. Long story from me, but short. Good point from you. So now if we do it, for example, in the end, it's like with a technique, especially with like a wrist lock. It's so easy to get triggered, like, oh yeah, here this connection, this, and like technically sound technique. He has no space. I take out the space here. I don't force it. Just take out the space, and move myself. Still a bit technical. Make sure that you know this, especially when you don't know it. Make sure you really know it. Whatever happens, if he's got the wrist like this, like iron and strong. Still my technique is like no problem, right? It's like bone to bone, like really strong. Kotai. But I'm not talking about that now. It's almost like reitai. Like if kotai, like with the bone, you can have more like soil, like muscle way. You can have a soft way, like blood, like liquid, and you can have like an airway, like breathing. So now we're talking about bones. So my technique is this. He's already learned, like I'm not going to do it, but some people are like less fast learners. So if you're hard, I can be with my bones. I know exactly what I'm doing, my technique. If you're more like muscle, so just imagine like the muscles, not your bones, but your muscles. And I use my muscles and muscle to muscle. Yes, I feel muscle, also some bone. Really, this muscle is more easy to move. Yeah, exactly. So we're using muscle against muscle, right? So different system. Now more blood, like liquid. So this is bone, this is muscle. Now more flowing. You feel? You also adapted. It's a different way of interacting. So we just like sack of water, which we are, I think, basically. But so this water is moving, your water is moving, right? Be like water, my friend. Someone said. So now it's air. It's really air. So even my breathing is a little stiff, right? The muscle is still active. You feel? Take it out. It's just air. Also your air. So if you do it to me, if you move like air, feel? It's nothing. It feels like air, like the wind is just blowing against your skin, right? That's how I feel. If you do air, and I'm like bone, like now you're blowing against the bone and it's just blowing against, but it doesn't move. Only if you activate your wind really strongly, it just overpowers my bone. Right? Okay, that's a long story. The simple thing is like this air thing. It's almost like ether, you know, ether in elements. Like this, like energy is hanging in like ki, but you cannot grab it like a mat. You can touch it, right? Ether is here also, so get your sense on. I feel ether. I feel the ether. I feel this. Yeah. And that's almost when you move your feet like that, you get in this state. You get used to this dimension, right? So from this holding here, this connection from two sides, you have a good connection, and I shift my feet, then it happens. You get used to this feeling. You have connection, connect, and now I shift my foot like I just did. And this feels almost like air or ether. You feel? Same feeling you just had. You stay in this, you have a nice Aikido state. You make good connection, but your mind, because you're trained, is, I want to do the technique. That's not working, that's what we just learned. This connection from my foot, that's moving. Yeah? Try this.
There we go.
Just try to make once this was established, just leave that.
Like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Everything now. Some important bits that you have to do always till the end. Now it needs to be
Stop. You kept. Stopped.
before that. Yeah, so get to the now finish your feet.
Until it gets on a bit more connection in the patch, almost like from your tissue through the whole body. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Your future. You're a little older, and you need to think about it.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is.
That's the reason I don't practice. I had my portion of it when I was young. Now I like those feelings. Nice feeling.
Felt sort of like
None of them have been suitcases using the car. The bodies here on this earth. All the mostly
connecting into
And then make a connection.
Now you're active like now, what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So I don't want to that. Just like I feel like this. What a job. Everything you need because you're kind of solid. But then you get more stuff. You're solid, but then you also you're not fighting against it.
There should be a connection that's not between any of this. You have to connect.
A little bit like this.
Need a bit of space
This is in the right place, and then check it rather than here.
You didn't trigger my system. Now you're like a really soft guy. Who are you?
Make a breakdown,
You're lucky, just like you together, you kind of have some sense. So if you relax,
Come on.
they really feel comfortable.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's nice. If you relax into it, it's
like
really nice feeling.
same thing with you know. My wife points of view. I did to make a connection. So that
Normal way. Normal way.
No, make it with many people, but they will all be like, better stay away, or I can fight you harder. I can see the interaction. Like an ego guy. Try it, right?
Sorry? So that's what I'm saying. Happy birthday. And fat.
It's not like I'm going to push away my see what
how do we make connections right now? Blood and muscle and pressure.
That's so easy.
Yeah, and I can feel that. Yeah. Or a year ago, when last time we were.
So you realize you achieving what you saw.
basically is touching.
I'm just waiting.
Well, you can also see the connection. See if I feel it, I shift my weight.
Yeah.
Shifted my weight.
The feet are loose.
Everywhere, but here. Oh, that's how to do
Come on, never mind. What you complaining about?
I think that when you try and approach it as really as you have. You seem to do
Here's something happens in my hand.
something going with the shoulder there. But I feel that works.
A lot of fire from, right? You feel, maybe you use some fire in your like you want to just maintain this only your feet.
Yeah.
Years of training, that's it. It's reprogramming, so it's great. And now you can hold it.
Just focus on it.
It's interesting.
And you're not connecting with it, you're not connecting. You're not connecting.
The electrical signals travel as one homogeneous thing. They all sum and add together.
Probably extending through into your center as well.
Or spiral, like a spiral. Yeah, so this feet is only like an example. But I don't want to spiral like this. It's not really this is your problem. You live in your skin. This is your problem. I'm on your problem. This should be of your property. Like a farmer, right? You know, I can go this and I can do whatever I want. And if you decide not to go out,
Yeah.
I can push you. Anything when you're actively connected, then I can only stop here. I cannot go into your, I can do it. Fighting, like I'm superior to
I think trying to
in your body.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for being in the middle.
From the
So now it's most of them. So it's just like the other thing, keeping your space.
You're dead man.
You're bending over there. You don't just remember where you're bending at. Yeah. That's round, not traction.
If I don't want
I know there is something going on.
They're choosing put their work into making strong connections Missing the point. Just the material.
So I'm glad we have another day. So we just scratched the surface. But I think we went to the essence, but it takes a lot of practice to improve ourselves. And I'm really happy the way you all practice today, open-minded, sharing, and really trying to do what we're doing here. So yeah, thank you very much. Maybe if we just finish this, maybe someone can take a photo, and then that person comes in, and then someone else takes a photo. Or
everybody takes a photo.
And then I'm like, which one do I put on social media? But, amazing.
we place a mirror in between.
That's good, yeah.
Just make it.
No, I mean, I'll always do 2 pictures then, and everybody's on it. So that's one. And I hope you enjoyed it. We will sit in a circle for in the end. Share a bit. If you have to go, then you can go. Yeah. For a moment, sit in tunnel. So the way you were just holding a hook, just hold yourself like that. You're on the easy side. Well, thank you very much again. So, we will be there tomorrow. Like almost everybody. If not, it's to continue. So, what do you take out of it from this this day? Like, what do you get out of it? I know been talking about this a lot, and Peter came in, he says the same thing, he brings his own perception to it, so that's really an addition. What do you take out of it when you practice?
Really nice to be revising these ideas, and continuing on the long journey of letting go of the feeling that I'm not trying to do anything to the other person, which is I find a very difficult thing to get to do. So,
Good stuff. Nice.
Resist the temptation to add more in. Resist the temptation to have to add more into the move.
The movement comes from grounding your feet and the connection with the uke. Instead of trying to create something external.
I've got loads, but I'm not going to say anymore. It's a long story.
What's
Right.
With the essence.
For me, I'm still working on holding my space, things really spear around me when attacking and defending, Nami both, which was in anything, obviously. But that's pretty important to me.
Yeah, good stuff.
I thought it put a nice emphasis on the subtleties of not doing too much, which we always do too much.
I was surprised how much I'm willing my body to endure. So, yeah, letting go, stepping well, be safe. The technique is not more important than the safety of your own body.
Connection with uke, I see with, for example, Shihonage, the uke sometimes loses balance when going around me. And I felt that I was turning and I felt it became heavier all of a sudden, so I just let it go because I felt that the uke was out of balance, which I mostly see by with other people. They see that their uke is out of balance, but they keep on going. So that's one thing, that connection is really important. All the times, even if you're moving with your uke.
Sensitivity, yeah.
I've enjoyed taking uke with different people, feeling a connection and feeling how different people move themselves and how that reflects in my own movements when I'm taking uke. That's been nice.
Learning experience. I think there are more here. Harvest them all.
It's so easy to lose connection. So you're starting and yeah, there's connection and now move. Yeah, you lose it and there it is again and you lose it.
It's not when I'm looking at you just start
It was more just that there's a certain degree of trust your instincts, but sometimes my instincts on where is safe are wrong. And so I move too far thinking the further I am away, the safer I am, but I've, like you say, you've either lost connection or sometimes you have to stop and think, am I moving because that is where I am safe, where I'm supposed to be, or have I moved because I've panicked and gone, well, if here is good, there is better, when it's not necessarily safer.
Kind of the safe spot and the panic room are not the same.
Yeah, that you need to put your axes on each other, like always point at your mate.
if you the first thing that you want to do is something that you know. So if you don't know a technique, you want to do something, it looks like it, and you already know. So that's a little bit of stepping out of your comfort zone and practicing.
Silent people. No. That means you learn nothing?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
I only come here to learn the things you advise us. Because I, in order, the things are very hard. And that's the form I like.
Good. Yeah, it's always fun to have you around. Lots of softness in you. It's steady.
To live from the feet. And to pull the movement out of the ground.
Want to say?
Yeah, and a lot more.
Oh, but then you become a Jake, so. Or a Tino. Right? Oh, we didn't. That's
Two things came to mind. I really like.
Yeah. Then I also have something.
I really like the last exercise. After you came, and let me feel it. It was really purifying for Naken, for me as a Naken to do it correctly. Also for me as a Oek to go. And the second thing is be like water, the feeling like flowing as Oek, like flowing to Naken, became more clear, more pasta, more touch.
Good stuff. Silent. Who's the silent one?
Try not to do anything, that's probably for me.
Oh, yeah.
Try not to actually do it. Try not just be within yourself. Maybe. Listening to everyone else, that's the other thing.
Yeah, great. You apply it now. I don't want to be aggressive in this, but it's just fun to hear. Every time I hear something, oh, that's also part of me. Oh, that's also part of me. That's why it's good to share. Because everything is inside ourselves. So we listen to ourselves. But the great thing what I hear is almost the personality is speaking, what point is really applying to that personality at this moment in time. That's fun to hear.
Yeah, it was nice to make a connection with different people. Actually, all of you, when I step in and I bow, but the soul was same color that I see. I see you. You are my side field, and then it's good when you step in that energy field that we have here, and with all of us, makes me happy. And then the connection, the small things I can do to connect. That makes me happy. That's my drive.
Yes, good word. Drive, yeah. More nice. That's it. We milked the cow completely. So we let it go. Who's going to be there for dinner tonight?
Are you already call for?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, good. So we'll see you tonight and tomorrow, and if not, then see you next time.
What
You
time?
did your
What time? 7 o'clock.
What time is it?
7 o'clock?
Where?
Where? That's a surprise.
Could you share it with
You
come with a bus and pick us all up.
It's in the app, it's the Thai...
Kunchai.
Huh?
Kunchai.
Kunchai.
Can you just
Yeah.
drop the address to the group?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs directions? Or maybe you drive with someone who needs directions to the restaurant. just follow one of our group, and then we have it in the app. We know the address. We know what we're doing. We hope.
We try our best.
Well, thank you very much. We all create this together. So I'm allowed in this position here. I'm kind of channel everything that's going on and what I perceive, and listen to you guys and make use of it to grow. It's always a surprise for me what comes out, and I'm really happy with this outcome. And looking forward to tomorrow. So thank you very much. And when we say thank you very much, I really feel it, and hopefully you too.
Stop, I'm not my father.
Normally it's your father, yeah.
Ziet er jong uit?
Nou, volgens mij.
Real smiles. Check. Dan raak ik een beetje op je in.
Thank you guys.
That's it, yeah.
I was just
Nee!